Just a little warning. I know not everyone's gonna like these videos because it's a lot of eating and some people are like grossed out by that. So just a warning. Hey everyone! Welcome back to Abby Does Everything Vegan. This week we're doing something totally different. I have been super into mukbangs lately. If you don't know what a mukbang is, it's basically just a video where you watch someone eat and they tell stories or they talk about their lives or anything like that. So today I'm gonna be doing cooking and eating. I'm going to be making something called tteobokki or tteobokki. I'm not sure how to exactly say it actually, but what it is Korean spicy rice cakes with cheese. I've been wanting to try this for so long now, but anyway, let's get started. All right, let's get started. So we're gonna start off with our base, which is going to be this some vegan stock, and we're gonna use the whole thing, which is about 4 cups. And we're gonna let that get nice and hot. Next, we're gonna go in with something called gochujang. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it is Korean red pepper paste, and we're gonna put in about 4 tablespoons. Want to mix that around so it melts a little bit. We're also gonna add about a tablespoon of minced garlic. Give that a stir. And we're gonna do about a tablespoon of soy sauce. Beautiful. We're also gonna put in just a little bit of agave too. This part is totally optional, but you could add whatever vegetables you want. So I'm gonna add some mushrooms into mine. So I'm gonna put a whole package of mushrooms. And I'm just gonna let this all cook together for a couple minutes. Now we're gonna go in and add our rice cakes. These are the ones that I bought off Amazon. They're the cylinder rice cakes, and we're gonna add the whole package to our pot. Another optional thing you could do is add a packet of ramen. You could add just the noodles and leave out the little seasoning packet. This one is specifically vegan. I'm gonna throw another packet of ramen in there just because I didn't feel like it was enough. We're gonna add a ton of green onions to this to freshen it up. Now to really top this off, we're gonna add some Daiya classic blend cheese on the top. Then we're gonna throw the lid on and let it melt. Beautiful. Nice and cheesy and spicy. Who is ready to eat this with me? Guys, I am so excited to eat this right now. I have been wanting to try this for so long, and here it is. And I don't have chopsticks, which kind of sucks because I love eating noodles with chopsticks, but a fork will have to do. And I got a big spoon too. So, I don't even know where to start. Let's just get into this, I guess. Oh my god. It smells so good. I need to try one of these. Check that out. That is delicious. Okay. It's gonna be so hot. Oh my god. You hear how chewy those are? They are so delicious. It's like the perfect amount of spicy. Try some of these mushrooms. This is delicious. And honestly, I just looked back in my recording. I recorded the whole time that I was cooking. It only took me 15 minutes to make. How can it get better than that? It is a little spicy though. Your turn. I love doing noodle pulls. I don't know why. I'm so weird. They're really hot though. I honestly thought the broth was going to be a little too watery, but it's perfect. It got nice and thick and delicious. Next time I make this, I'll probably just like not put the cheese in it. Not that I don't love diet cheese, it's just like, I don't think it really needs it. It doesn't really add anything to it. So I've actually had rice cakes one time before this. I used to get Blue Apron, which is weird, being vegan and getting Blue Apron. And I was going to do a video about that, about my experience being vegan on Blue Apron. So if you guys want to know about that, just tell me below in the comments and I will do a video talking about that. But, so in Blue Apron, they actually have a couple different recipes that have rice cakes, but they're not the cylinder ones. They're like the actual flat cake looking ones, but they're still so delicious. It was like a rice cake stir fry, something like that. I don't remember. But ever since then, I was like, I need to have rice cakes again. And yeah, so it's just been my goal. And then I see everyone's like doing these on YouTube and Instagram, and I'm like, yeah, it's time. I need to order some. So I did, and I think they were like $6. Like, they weren't even that bad, but they came all the way from Japan, which took about a month to get here, honestly. So do you guys like to watch like mukbangs? Because I've been really into them lately, and it's kind of weird that I've been really into like ASMR eating too. Everyone thinks I'm like, oh, that's so gross. I don't know why I like it so much. Like, it's basically all I watch when I'm on YouTube, and I even follow a bunch of ASMR accounts on Instagram, so it's all over my Instagram feed too. It's just very relaxing. Maybe I'm just crazy, but let me know down below if you're like into mukbangs or if you're into ASMR, because I want to feel like I'm not alone. I don't know if it's like technically like I like watching people eat food, but I love food, so I like watching food videos in the first place, so maybe that's why. I don't even know. gonna get some of this broth. This is so much. I promised my brother I would let him try some, so I have to save him some. You're welcome, Corey. But yeah, this is delicious. I gotta get, like, next time I make it, I'll get 2 packets of rice cakes instead, because I feel like the ratio to, like, rice cake to noodle is just too much noodle. But hey, I can't complain about that because it's still so delicious. So I'm thinking about making a video of me making a vegan crepe cake. Is that something you guys would be interested in? I know it's like really trendy right now. Like everyone's like, oh, crepe cakes, rainbow crepe cakes, matcha crepe cakes. So I thought it'd be fun to do too. You know, I've never even had crepes before, I don't think. Ever. But it would give me a good opportunity to try and make like coconut whipped cream. So that'd be cool. Sorry I keep like wiping my nose. My allergies are so bad lately. It's just like that time of the year, you know? Everything starts to settle, pollen starts to come, and then Abby lays in bed dying because she can't breathe. These rice cakes, though, I'm like obsessed. You can't have any, Velma. I thought I was gonna overcook or undercook. I thought I wouldn't cook right the rice cakes because I just didn't. All the instructions were in Korean and I didn't know how to cook them otherwise, but I just threw them in and they kind of did its thing. They cooked pretty fast and they're nice and fat and chewy. See, why I like using chopsticks is because you can literally shove so much noodles in your mouth at once. With a fork, I guess you can if like you sit here and you twirl them, but I don't know. I like the chopsticks. You can really like jam pack your mouth full of noodles. Ugh. I'm really sorry if you guys like don't like this, but oh well. Gotta have some good leftovers tomorrow for school. Also, do you guys like my new hair? I've just realized I never really, I haven't made a video with it yet. So we took out all the blue. I had a really good friend help me, Marissa. She spent several hours working on my hair, trying to get the blue out. We toned it. And it was pretty greenish at first. And then we put like this peachy kind of rose gold over it, which took out all the green and left me with like a nice little pink color. But in the camera right now, it looks pretty blonde, which is cool. But it's pretty pink in person, which I'm obsessed with. This is like the coolest hair color I've ever had. And I got it cut nice and short too. So yeah, that's a little update on my hair. I'm like talking like so sporadically in this video, but just because I'm like, I didn't have anything planned to say, so I'm just kind of sitting and thinking. But back to my love for like mukbangs and ASMR. Some of my favorites are Steph Papa's on YouTube. She is so cute. I think she's only like a senior in high school too. She's like the most adorable girl ever. And she makes these videos of her eating fast food in her car. And every bite she takes, she goes, yummy. Like every single time. It's so funny. So she's really good. I also love Be Loves Life. She's like an older woman, but she always has her kids on with her and her husband. She does a bunch of like seafood boils, which isn't vegan. I know most of the people I watch, they're not vegan mukbangs, but I love their personalities, so it's okay. But yeah, I love her too. She is so bubbly and so fun to watch. I can't think of anyone else off like the top of my head. But Steph Papa's just came out with a new ASMR video. Well, I guess it was like her first ASMR video with her dad. She always does videos with her dad, which I think is like the most wholesome thing ever. But they did like an ASMR with cereal, and she did like Rice Krispies. Oh my gosh, it was like the coolest sound ever. The coolest sound ever. Whew, I'm getting full. There's still so much left. This was a good idea. Yeah, for real. I saw on Instagram too, these rice cakes, and they were legit like this big and like this thick. I'm like, where do you even get those? I was like, I want one of those. Like, that's a whole meal. Looking like a whole meal. For real, like, think of this just like times 100. Like, fucking huge. Okay, I think this might be my last bite because I'm getting pretty full. So let me get this all together. I gotta get a good last bite. I always do this to myself. I say, last bite has to be the best. Gotta end it off on a good note. All right. Last bite. Okay, I don't know why I stopped recording. Woof. This was so delicious, and I'm so happy I made it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you watched the whole thing through, you are a true homie. And if you like these kind of videos, please leave a big thumbs up right now, and I will continue to make them. The link for this recipe will be down below. It's by the Cheap Lazy Vegan. This has been Abby Does Everything Vegan. We'll see you next week. Peace out.